You're not in a sexless marriage because you stopped having sex, but because you were taught to be a gentleman. She comes first. That's like going to your favorite restaurant and saying, "Are you done yet so I can have mine?" That's the old way. It's a rushed routine. Nobody's satisfied. Are you still hungry? Today, I'm going to show you a new way to have real intimate connection, sexual satisfaction, all with the same person. Without pressure, without pills, and without talking about it. But by reframing sex as pleasure and learning a new routine that actually gets better and better the more you do it. This is what I teach in my program, The Intimacy Game Plan, how to get out of the "are you done yet" rut, and by creating private moments of real connection wordlessly. Stay with me till the end, and I'm going to share the exact routine that my clients use to go from stuck to what we call the love you man phase. I'm Amy Culler, your intimacy coach. I became the help that my husband and I needed, but we couldn't find. I have blended therapy, tantra, and science to create a formula that actually works for you both. This isn't more theory. It's not woo-woo. It's science. It's in my book, The Huddle, How to Score in Sex and Love. And it works because you become a team with a practice, a plan, and a playbook. For over 25 years, I've helped thousands of men and couples reconnect without therapy, without pills, without performance pressure. If you've lost the spark, if you're feeling stuck, or if you're navigating intimacy, ED, trauma, shame, pain, mismatched libidos, moods, kids, or just life, you're in the right place. So stay with me, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Let's get to it. Most couples fall into the same old 3-step routine. He goes down on her, she goes down on him, they do it, boom, they're done. It's a routine. It's disconnected. It's done out of a chore, certainly not done out of desire. But that's sex, right? But you know that there's more. You both want more, really you do. But how do you get there together? And what if there's no boom? Does that mean we're done? Does that mean it's broken? No, it's okay, I promise. It just means that your definition of sex might be limiting you. Let's change that. Sex is like pizza. Any pizza is good pizza, am I right? But there's frozen pizza, and then there's gourmet pizza. And this is where most couples get stuck. I'm going to share a story from my book. Kevin and Jackie both love pizza, but they love each other more. Kevin loves pepperoni, and Jackie loves pineapple, and they both like mushroom. So they compromise. They settle for mushroom. Years later, and they're still settling. They're both resenting their mushroom pizza. And even when Kevin does get what he wants, he knows that she's not that into it, so he can't fully enjoy it either. And Jackie can't remember the last time she had her pineapple. There's a new way. You take turns. One week, Kevin gets his pepperoni just the way he likes it, so he can really savor it and let her know how much he likes it. Those little sounds, that's how he lets her know. And the next week, Jackie gets her pineapple. And this way she can really look forward to it. And anticipation is the best aphrodisiac. This is their private practice of giving and receiving pleasure. And they're practicing giving and receiving real feedback for the first time ever. And without words getting in the way, their pizza is actually getting better and better. In the Intimacy Game Plan, I give you a full menu. You try new things. You improve the old things. You explore and find each other's pleasures together. You stop settling. You stop rushing through it. And you start discovering what works for you, and then for you, and then you together. I hear from my clients that we learned more from one exercise than we did from years of therapy. That this is what was missing, and this is fun. I teach you to connect emotionally and physically without just talking or the same old routine. Everything starts with a huddle. I want you to in the bedroom and in the kitchen, in the car, in good times and in bad. This simple huddle routine says more than words could ever say. These little yummy sounds, they're not just sexy sounds, they're literally neural signals. Huddling turns off your thinking and turns on your body's language of pleasure instead of talking about your feelings or asking, is the pizza good? You're actually communicating because you're feeling each other again. Huddling builds real connection, awareness, trust, and real chemistry. You don't need a new partner. You just need a new recipe. Of course, you're good at making pizza, but there's pizza and there's gourmet. And with the right menu, with the right practice, you get to know each other intimately. You become the master of your partner's pleasure. And then there's the part that nobody else talks about. If you're dealing with ED or other barriers to intimacy, as I call them, then this approach changes everything. Because when penetration isn't your goal, your whole menu expands. This is the Tantra part. Trust me. Your presence, all of you, is what's sexy at any age, jiggles and all. Trust me. So stop the old 3-step routine and start taking turns giving and receiving sensual pleasure. This simple shift changes everything in the bedroom and out. The goal isn't to finish the pizza. The goal is to share it and enjoy it together, to love what you're giving and to savor what you're getting. That's intimacy. That's connection. That's what turns doing it into loving it. When you shift from sex to pleasure, you stop avoiding it and you start making it happen in the quiet moments that build real chemistry. That's what makes you want it again and again and again, like pizza. So tell me, have you ever found yourself doing it but not loving it? Let me know in the comments or drop me a heart in your favorite color because I'm Amy Color and I want to know that you're here. Remember, sex isn't the goal, sharing pleasure is, and you don't need the perfect body or the perfect relationship. You need a moment, a menu, and a practice. Everything starts with a huddle. Ready to be a gourmet lover? Then talk to me and apply to join the intimacy game plan. Learn how to go from roommates to playmates without just talking or the same old routine. You'll find links in the description. Also, you'll find links for the free download. Get the game plan and start huddling tonight. Please hit like, subscribe, and notification. Stay connected to yourself, each other, and me, and I'll see you soon. Sound good?